Welcome to another video of Food Nourish Deep Dives, the videocast of foodnourish.net, where we explore topics like health, food, supplements, and alternative approaches to health and wellness. Today, we are tackling a massive topic, how to actually reverse the signs of skin aging. And we're not talking about myths or marketing claims, we're talking about what the science really says works.
So let me start with a story that just perfectly sets the stage. There's this incredible, now famous photograph of a 92-year-old woman, and when you look at her, her face is remarkably smooth for her age, but her neck tells a completely different story. It shows deep wrinkles, a ton of sun damage. And the difference? Well, for 40 years, she applied sunscreen to her face religiously, but she completely ignored her neck.
You know, that one single image is the best illustration I've ever seen of the two core types of skin aging. On one hand, you've got intrinsic aging. That's the stuff we can't really control, right? It's our genetics, the natural way our collagen production slows down over time. But then there's extrinsic aging, and this is the game changer. It's caused by external things, sun exposure, our lifestyle choices. That photo proves that a huge chunk of what we call aging is actually damage that is preventable and, as we're about to see, even reversible.
So, here's how we're going to break it all down. First, we'll dig a little deeper into those two sides of aging. Then, we're going to build a complete strategy from the ground up, starting with your skin's foundation, then adding a daily protective shield, moving on to how to actively reverse damage, and even touching on some advanced interventions. And we'll wrap it all up by landing on the one single thing you can do to start today. Okay, so let's jump right in with the big question. How much control do we really have over how our skin ages? It turns out, and this is the exciting part, it's a lot more than you probably think.
Look, any effective strategy has to start from the inside out. Before we even think about fancy creams or expensive procedures, we have to build the foundation for healthy skin. And that starts with the core elements that, honestly, most people just ignore.
We're talking about three fundamental pillars of internal health that create the base for literally everything else. It's your diet, your exercise habits, and the quality of your sleep. If you get these three things right, you are setting your skin up for major success.
First up is diet. And we're learning now that it's about so much more than just getting your vitamins. There is a direct, powerful link between a healthy gut microbiome and the health of your skin. Diets like the Mediterranean diet and the DASH diet, which are just packed with fresh fruits and vegetables, have been shown to really support this crucial gut-skin connection.
Next, let's talk exercise. A really fascinating recent study compared aerobic training, like running, to resistance training, like lifting weights. Now, both of them improved skin elasticity, which is great. But here's the kicker. Resistance training had this unique bonus. It also increased skin thickness, which directly fights the natural thinning that happens as we get older. So what's the takeaway? A mix of both is absolutely your best bet.
And finally, that foundation just isn't complete without sleep. I mean it. This is when your skin's repair crew goes into overdrive. It's correcting DNA damage, it's repairing cells, and get this, studies show that just 2 nights of bad sleep can lead to measurable moisture loss and less elasticity. It is completely non-negotiable for healthy skin.
And since building health from the inside out is so critical, let's take a quick second to talk about how to best support that journey.
If you're looking for high-quality wellness products or supplements, you should definitely check out foodnourish.net/deals. We've brought together a bunch of exclusive deals from major brands. I'm talking Perpetual Life, iHerb, Bioptimizers, you name it, all to help you support your health goals. The link for that is waiting for you right down in the description.
All right, with our internal foundation firmly in place, it's time to build the next layer, your daily protective shield. These are the absolute 100% non-negotiables for preventing future damage.
And if you need any convincing about why this is so important, just look at this number. An estimated 80% of facial aging is caused by UV radiation from the sun. That means the single most powerful anti-aging tool you have at your disposal is sunscreen. Period. End of story.
So, this naturally leads to the big question we get all the time. Okay, but should I be using a chemical sunscreen or a mineral one? What's the deal? Let's break it down real simple.
So the difference is actually pretty straightforward. Chemical sunscreens work by absorbing UV rays and turning them into heat. Mineral sunscreens, on the other hand, create a physical barrier, like a shield, that blocks the rays. Now, the key difference, and why a lot of dermatologists are leaning this way, is that mineral formulas sit on top of the skin instead of being absorbed into your bloodstream. That makes them a potentially safer option for long-term daily use.
Okay, the other half of your daily shield is a good moisturizer. And there's one key ingredient I really want you to look for: ceramides. Here's the best way to think about it. Imagine your skin cells are like bricks in a wall. Well, ceramides are the mortar that holds those bricks together. They create a strong protective barrier that keeps all that good moisture in and keeps all the bad irritants out.
Okay, so once our foundation is strong and our shield is up every single day, now we can bring in the ingredients that really go on the offensive. Think of these as your skin's own personal trainers. They're actively working to repair and even reverse damage that's already there.
And the head coach of this team, it's gotta be retinoids. These are derivatives of vitamin A, and they literally act like a personal trainer for your skin cells. They boss your cells around, telling them to behave younger by blocking the breakdown of collagen and, this is the crucial part, stimulating the production of new collagen. It's not just hype. A massive scientific meta-analysis confirmed that tretinoin, a really powerful retinoid, significantly improves both wrinkles and age spots.
Next up in the training squad are exfoliants. These work by clearing away that top layer of dead skin cells, which basically sends a signal to your skin to speed up its renewal process. You've probably heard of acids like lactic, glycolic, and salicylic acid. They're all common choices. But research has specifically shown that lactic acid not only smooths out your skin's texture, but can also increase its firmness and thickness over time. Pretty cool. All right, we have finally reached the top of our pyramid. Let's call these the power-ups. These are the advanced in-office interventions you can consider if you're looking for even more significant results.
Two of the most popular and effective options out there are non-ablative lasers and IPL. The easiest way to think about them is by what they target. Lasers are fantastic for texture issues, so wrinkles and overall skin texture, because they go deep to stimulate collagen. IPL, on the other hand, is the go-to for anything related to pigmentation. Think age spots, broken blood vessels, and general redness. Now, I know the supplement world can feel like the Wild West, but the science consistently points to 3 oral supplements that can really deliver results for skin health. They are hydrolyzed collagen, which is proven to improve skin hydration and elasticity, vitamin C, which is absolutely essential for your body to even build collagen in the first place, and hyaluronic acid, which helps your skin hold on to moisture from the inside out.
Phew. Okay, we have covered a lot. Everything from diet all the way to lasers. So now let's boil it all down to the single most important thing you need to remember.
After all this information, you're probably thinking, okay, this is great, but wow, it's a lot. If I can only do one thing, just one, what is the single most important thing I should start with today? Here it is. This is your answer. The single most effective, science-backed, and absolutely crucial anti-aging step you can possibly take is using a broad-spectrum SPF 50 sunscreen every single day. I don't care if it's raining, if it's cloudy, if you're inside all day. It not only prevents all that future damage we talked about, but it also gives your skin the breathing room it needs to actually start repairing itself. We really hope this deep dive gave you a clear, actionable plan to work with. For even more detail, the full resource article is linked for you in the description below. If you found this explainer helpful, do us a huge favor, and hitting that like button helps us grow our channel and continue delivering these deep dives. And of course, be sure to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Thanks for watching.